year in, year out. Diasporans, Nigerians living in diaspora, Nigerians living in Nigeria, affluent Nigerians, and even expatriates. When they come into Nigeria, and especially Lagos, they are looking for one particular place to stay in. If it's not Victoria Island, it's Ikoyi. If it's not Ikoyi, it has to be Lekki Phase 1. And from reports and from facts, taking data over the years, Lekki Phase 1 trumps the areas in demand for obvious reasons. Here in Lekki Phase 1, it's close to everything that one can imagine. All the major spots are here in Lekki Phase 1. All the hot zones, the clubs, the business districts, the eateries, good schools, good hospitals, great banks, great living environments, they're all here in Lekki Phase 1. In fact, I tend to say that Lagos, the buzz of Lagos, resides in Lekki Phase 1. And that's why everybody wants a property in Lekki Phase 1. And here today, I bring you something very interesting, something very attractive, something that I know you would love your name to be on it. The best address there is, Lekki Foreshore, the nest in Lekki Foreshore. So what if I told you that you can actually find your dream house right here in Lekki Phase 1? And if you look through my channel, you will see that I have brought you to this project before while it was still under construction. But now we are finished, and I'm so excited to show you what your house looks like. Now I'm standing outside where you can have space for 4 exotic cars. Like I said, we are doing finishing touches of these houses. I'll be taking you to the next unit so that you can imagine and see live what your house looks like. Join me. Right in front of you is a 6-bedroom luxury villa located in Lekki Foreshore within Lekki Phase 1. In fact, we call this location the Banana Island of Lekki Phase 1. And we have this luxurious mansion. So if you are in the market or you're online and you're searching for a mansion, a 5-bedroom duplex, a 6-bedroom duplex for sale in Lekki to house your family, to spend Christmas in, welcome to the nest. And so, in a short while, we will be seeing how beautiful inside is, and you can just imagine how you can use each of the lovely space. First and foremost, let me introduce you. One of the beautiful things that I love about houses is the exit door. Your entrance door is part of the things that speaks class, that says it says a lot about who you are. And this is an example of what I'm talking about. Solid, smart lock coming. Behind me here is the guest toilet, far away from everything that is going on within your living room. And I'm walking right now into this expansive, beautiful living room with a high ceiling and a beautiful console already set up. Never mind what you see right here on the ground. Like I said, we're doing finishing touches. In fact, if you're watching this video right now, you can actually take your keys, move in before December. Another beautiful feature of this 6-bedroom mansion is, aside from having to climb all of the stairs all the way up, this is a private elevator that you can just control from here, even from your smartphone as well, to go up to the first floor or the master suite. And behind me here is the dining area. You can comfortably set up 6-seater dining area at this space to have lunch time, bonding time with your family. And to my left hand side, you have the first guest room right in here. Just join me. Sometimes when you come into homes in Lekki, you find the guest room very tiny, like a cubicle that can only fit a 4x6 bed. But I love space, and this house gives you space. This guest room can comfortably fit in a 6x6 bed space with a wardrobe and an ensuite bath facility. Walking into this area, we have the kitchen, where all of the yumminess and the goodness happens. It is an open plan kitchen, where you also have the choice to put up a glass door, like a facade, right here, up at this place, to cover up this place. At the end of the day, it's your choice. On my right hand side, you have the provision which for your fridge, for your refrigerator, enough cabinetry, storage spaces, to put in everything that you desire in your kitchen. This kitchen comes complete. The island is also in the convenient corner, not obstructing the middle of the kitchen. And here we also have a storage or a pantry. You can also fit in your inverter system. These are inverter batteries if you choose. Of course, the house comes solar powered. So, this is a 24-hour service that you're getting. This kitchen comes fully fitted, and all of this cabinetry that you see in here comes with the house. All you need to do all Madam has to do is bring in her pots and her condiments. Right off this kitchen, we have the laundry area. In here, there's enough space to actually fit in your laundry and your dryer all in one space. Convenient, electricity has been done, and the plumbing work has already been done. In a few minutes, we will now be going upstairs so you can see what the bedrooms looks like. Welcome to the first floor. Remember, I said this is a 5-bedroom or 6-bedroom mansion sitting on 2 floors. We're on the first floor and we have this expansive family lounge. So here is this expansive family lounge. Of course, everything has been set up to set up your TV and just have private time with your children and with your family as a whole. This is a beautiful space, and bright lights. There's no light right now, but it is lovely. And you can come in from the first floor through the lift. Like we said, the property has a private lift, and the solar provision is strong enough to power this lift. On this first floor, we have 3 bedrooms. Remember, 1 bedroom was downstairs, and we have 3 very spacious rooms up here. One of the things I love, if you're spending money in a home, you should be getting space, and this property gives you amazing space for each of the rooms. Not one is left out. Over here is one of my favorite views. From this floor, you can see what is going on in the living room. Just quiet observation and spending time with your guests. One of the rooms here also has a balcony. If you had a first child of about 16, 17, a girl or a boy, I'm very sure he or she would be grabbing this space. It's so big and it has its private closet. And of course, in here also has a private ensuite bathroom. Each of the rooms in this house are ensuite, well built, quality materials used for the finishing, and an amazing view from the balcony of this room. Can you just see the view? If you're not getting this house, if you can afford it, and you know your family deserves it, and you're not getting this house, I honestly don't know what it is you're doing with your money. Let's continue our tour. Again, this lift can take you up to the primary suite, where we have 2 more rooms. One is the primary suite, and one you can use for anything that you wish. But I'm going to use the stairs. A little bit of exercise won't hurt. Voila! And we're here finally at the master suite area. And this is the topmost floor of this 2-story mansion. 2-story beautiful duplex. Remember, I said it's a 6-bedroom duplex. On the ground floor, we have 1 guest room, expansive guest room, with the kitchen and the living room. On the first floor, we have 3 bedrooms with a beautiful balcony view and the living room view. And now we're on the topmost floor where we have 2 other rooms and a space for a private cinema. Now let me start with this room. This is also one of the rooms. Some people might want to call it Madam's room, but me, I don't agree. If I'm calling it Madam's room, she's not supposed to be separated from Oga. So maybe her clothes can be here, but this is an amazing space. Ensuite bathroom as well, and dedicated closet for all the shoes, the jewelry, the perfume. Just imagine what you can do with this space. And right opposite this room is the space where you can do anything that you please with this space. Just check out how big it is. Of course, it comes ensuite as well. Here, you can decide to put in a private cinema. You can also turn it to a private home office or your study. It could be your prayer room. It could be your private gym area. Whatever you desire, the home is yours after all. Just express yourself. And we are now going to the primary suite, one of my favorite parts of this home. But just before we go in, to my right here is a space for a box. We call it a box room. In here, once you have moved in, all of your boxes, all of the cartons, the TV cartons, or extra provisions, anything can go in here. If you decide to build a little kitchenette in here, this space is also perfect for it. And here is the lift that lands on the final floor, the master suite area. And as I proceed in, this master suite gives me such good vibes. The space is amazing. You can breathe. You can feel. It feels like a soccer pitch. The space that you have to express yourself. How many master suites do you see? This big, this expansive, this beautiful, well lit, enough wardrobe space. You can put in even a king-size bed, a 7x7 bed or bigger can fit into this room. At the corner, you can also have space for a club, 2 club sofas, and just a coffee area. Just here, there's a lot you can do with this space. And with the French windows, I love this. So much air comes in. You can, another opportunity to express yourself. And what's the master suite without the dedicated view that this home gives you? Once again, this is the nest. This is the nest. The nest villas in Lekki for sure. A beautiful space. There is a secret that I always like to keep: the best for the last. So when you come out to your balcony and you want to relax, there's a beautiful area. Not just a balcony overseeing the view. We have here a beautiful pergola covered area. I tell you, you can host a private party up here. You know, in every family, we always have those inner carcass people, the people close to our hearts that we can just choose. But the moment I got in here, let me tell you what came to my mind. Entering the new year with your family here in the evening, watching the skies and the fireworks, screaming Happy New Year. Just imagine all of the things that you can do in this place. You can cover here with a carpet grass, a green carpet grass. You can put in a lot of things here, of course. And there is also a separate entrance from the master suite to this place. Now this home is going for 1.1 billion naira as at today. If I were you, I would stop watching this video, dial the number that is showing on your screen right now, and call me. My name is Trinita Afan, your friend and your trusted realtor. And by now you should know that I bring you the finest properties in Lagos luxury markets. Thank you.